Okay, so I got disconnected there for a second. Sorry about that. So this is part two. Part two of our new consultant welcome. So sorry about that. Anyways, so we were talking about our weekly plan sheet. So I showed you where to get that on InTouch, and then here it is. And I will say, you guys, this is the only like planner I used as a consultant at a DIQ. I now use like an at a glance, just because I need a little bit more space now because I have a little bit more responsibilities as a sales director. But this is what I used as a consultant. And I would go to FedEx or Office Depot, and I had 52 of these printed, and I would have them spiral it and bind it. And then you have like a planner for a whole year. But this is really cool because it's Sunday all the way to Saturday, and it goes from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. This is going to be a critical part of your success in your Mary Kay business, is managing your time. So what I've always done is taken highlighters, and different highlighters being different things. Okay, so yellow is my personal time, whether it's my personal quiet time, my personal workout time, my family time. I would always mark in yellow. Blue, I would mark out, this is when I was still working full-time, I would cross off in blue anywhere that I could not work my Mary Kay business because I was at work. So any kind of obligation I had where I wouldn't have that time available during that week to work my Mary Kay business. And then green was my Mary Kay pin. And why green? Because green is money. And Mary Kay means money, honey. Okay, so then I would take my green marker and I would mark everything off, like circle all the places where I could work my Mary Kay business, and then I would plug appointments into those spaces. Okay, so I want you to see the difference there. A lot of people try to just see how many appointments they can book and, you know, stick them where they can. And then what I would do is I would plan my whole week, and then I would, however much time I had to work my Mary Kay business during that week, I would find enough appointments to fit all of those spots. Okay, so like you're gonna print this off, and it's very, 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 very important that you do this every single week. I would always do mine on Sunday night for the week, for like the upcoming week. So I'm gonna show you what my weekly plan sheet looked like when I was a consultant. All right, so my work days on Mondays started at, oh shoot, like 6:30 a.m. because I was a coach, you know, so. And then they usually went on Mondays until like 10, Tuesdays until 10, Fridays until 10 because I coached. So we'd be gone to like games and stuff. So I would mark all those off. So those days were like pretty no Mary Kay. Wednesdays, I was usually done at like, Wednesdays and Thursdays, I was usually done at 4. But on Wednesdays, I went to Bible study from 6 to 7:30, so I would mark that off in yellow because it was personal time. And then Thursdays, I would do Mary Kay, so I'd mark all that in green. Saturdays, if I didn't have any kind of school obligation on Saturdays, I would work my Mary Kay business. My goal was to hold a 10 o'clock party, a 1 o'clock party, a 4 o'clock party, and a 7 o'clock party. And then on Sundays, we go to church on Sunday morning. So I usually would block my day off on Sundays until like 1 o'clock. And then I would try to hold like a 2 o'clock party and a 5 o'clock party. Okay, so I want you to see, as crazy as my week was, as a consultant, I could still hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 parties in a week. Okay, I could still, if I really wanted to, I could still squeeze all that in. Okay, and that's how I built my business really, really fast. Like that's a question I get a lot is how did you go, you know, working 80 hours a week? How did you go from signing your agreement to earning a car in 6 weeks to being a director in 11 weeks to quitting your job as a pink Cadillac director within a year. And this is how I packed a lot of punch into my weeks. Okay, so I did spend a lot of time, like on Sunday nights is when my husband and I hung out. Other than that, during the week, I mean, I was at school. I mean, I coached, so this was just not optional, not an option. This was not an option. This was not an option, but I could fit my business in all day on Saturday. If we weren't at some sort of like basketball tournament or golf tournament, I could usually fit in a party on Thursday night. I will tell you, a lot of times I was really exhausted by this point of the week. So what I would do is I would go home, and this is when I would make my booking phone calls. So I would make booking phone calls from like 7 to 9, and then I would go straight to bed at 9 p.m. And then I would have things booked for Saturday, Sunday, and into the next week. And then as my business started to really, really grow as I was still teaching, what I would do is on my lunch break, I quit eating lunch with all my teacher friends, and I started going and sitting in my car and making booking phone calls every single day during my lunch. Because you guys, when you're on the clock and you've only got 30 minutes, you can make a lot happen in 30 minutes. And so that's what I would do. I would send out text messages and make booking phone calls, probably a lot more text messages than phone calls, because I can send a lot of text messages in 30 minutes. And then by the end of the school day, people would have started replying, and then I could, I could reply back to them like between like when school let out and when we started basketball practice or whatever. I could reply to them and I could confirm appointments and stuff like that. So I just got very, very creative. So I understand watching this, you're probably thinking like, I'm so busy, and I get it. I mean, I totally get it. This is how I started my business and how I built a car team really fast. So just packing that punch into those places. And I would just fill time. And then I'll tell you this too, another thing that I did that I really teach my consultants to do is I would select one time slot per week where you stick all your single facials. Okay, so for me, it was my success meeting, which your recruiter has probably already told you about, or I have probably already told you about Monday Night Live. Ours is on Monday nights. And so that's mine when I was a consultant, was on Tuesday nights. My director did her meetings on Tuesday nights, but that's where I would pack all my single facials in. So like, your weekly plan sheet should always be green on Monday night, because you should be coming to Monday Night Live every week and you want to bring guests to that event. So if you ever have anybody that's like, I can't really get any friends together, but I would love to try the product, you say, great. I do all my individual appointments on Monday nights at my studio location. Doesn't that sound so professional? And so you book all your singles for Monday Night Live. And if you book 5 or 6 singles for Monday Night Live, then you've got a party on your hands. Isn't that so fun? So that's another thing that I would do, is I really utilized my director's meeting a lot too, when I could go, which was very rare. But when I could go, I did, and I took people with me. So pick a time slot. I would encourage you to make it Monday Night Live, where you book all your single appointments. Other than that, fill this out. You want to do this every single Sunday and fill this out. At the same time that you're filling out your weekly plan sheet, you want to be filling out your weekly accomplishment sheet on online on your InTouch. So you fill that all out and have your week all mapped out. And this is how you stay on track. I would always make at least one of these green slots was always my booking time. Remember, bookings are your best friend. So pick a time. And for you, maybe it is your lunch break. I mean, think about, if you're working a full-time job, what is your lunch hour like? Is it positive? Is it exciting? Is it you're surrounded by people who are dreaming and thinking big? And if you're not, then quit eating lunch with those people. Go eat lunch in your car by yourself and book your appointments or listen to a Mary Kay CD or a Mary Kay training and fill your brain with good stuff and, positive encouragement and reinforcement to go build your business. Okay. So I can't believe I forgot to show you this. And I'm so sorry we got disconnected and you had to click on another link. How annoying. But anyways, we'll just pretend like it was a bathroom break. So anyway, that's your weekly plan sheet. Very important tool. So some really important tools for you are your weekly plan sheet and making sure you're filling that out every Sunday and organizing your time, and also filling out your weekly accomplishment sheet. And then our unit set sheet that we use that you're going to be getting in the Google Doc from me. And then also our marketing survey, our career survey that we use so that we can build your team. So things that I should be getting from you as soon as you finish watching this video, I should be getting a text message from you with the password, which I'm going to give you in just a second. And then I'll send you back that Google Doc link so that you have all of these documents in link form, in PDF form, so you can print them off. I should be getting your goal list from you. This is my goal for tomorrow. This is my goal for this week, my 30-day goal and my 90-day goal. I should also be hearing from you, what is your crazy vision? Like your, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, dream. And then what else should I be hearing from you? Oh, your Pearls of Sharing list, your 10 women for your Pearls of Sharing. I should be getting those names and phone numbers from you as well. So those are all the things that I should be getting from you as soon as this video is over. So I hope that this was super helpful for you and that you enjoyed our time together. Sorry about the disconnection there for a minute. If you're watching this and you know how to link those videos together, call me and tell me, because I don't know how to do that. Anyway, and I just hope and pray that you will really go at this with reckless abandon and just be hungry and just go after this like your life depends on it. Because it kind of does, I mean, if you want your life to look different than it looks now, this is your chance. This is your opportunity. And I pray that you would just go after that with all of your heart and soul and your mind. And I'll be right there beside you to help you do it. And I'm excited for you to be part of our $1 million team. $1 million in the making, which is really exciting, and can't wait to work with you more, and hoping that you I answered some questions really inadvertently with you on this video, and that you're feeling pretty well prepared. So excited for you to start booking and to hear from you and get that sharing list from you and to hear your goals. So bye for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Your password, you thought I was going to forget. Your password is million, M-I-L-L-I-O-N. Million. Text me the word million and I'll send you your Google Doc. All right. Bye for now.